What's up, y'all? It is Ahmad, and I'm back with another video. As always, thank you so much for tuning in to the Hopeful Hustle again. I know it's been about 2 weeks since I dropped the video, but nonetheless, I felt it on my heart to make this video today. And the word of the day is simply going to be never stop believing. So if you've been following my channel for a while, you know that last year in the fall, I started my first year of law school. And when I tell you guys it was one of the hardest things that I've ever experienced in my life, it was super hard. It was the equivalent of going to another country where you've never been, being expected to learn the language and adjust to their way of life rather quickly. And because of that, I struggled a lot. I got a C in two of my classes, and then I got a C plus in another one of my classes. That landed me on academic warning. So for those of you who are not familiar with the law school process, you have to have a certain GPA to stay in the program. And at the end of the semester, you have to have, for my particular program, it's a 2.3. So the first semester I finished with a 2.1. Again, I was put on academic warning, which is basically a built-in mechanism to try to see like where students went wrong and help them succeed. So I went through academic warning second semester, and for me, like, something is just still not right. Like, I'm not getting the material. I'm not like comprehending whatever. So during that time, I was diagnosed with generalized anxiety disorder, MDD, which is mild depressive disorder, and ADHD. And for me, I had already had accommodations from the LSAT, which had led to me getting accommodations. Those accommodations weren't working, so I went to get the accommodations revisited. They told me that I couldn't get my accommodations looked at until after finals. Well, before finals. So as a result, my midterms were not that good. So here I am after midterms being forced to struggle with trying to bounce back from the deficit. Finished up the semester. I did better than I did on the midterms. I finished with 2 C pluses, and I finished with a B minus. And as a result, I still fell below the requirement. You have to have a 2.3. I finished with a 2.250, which was 0.05% away. So fast forward, May 19th, I was academically dismissed, and I got the letter in the mail, all of that. So I had the opportunity to do an appeal, did the appeal, sent it in on the 2nd, where I submitted the documentation from my therapist and just the doctor and just everything. And the appeal was on Monday. So I do the appeal on Monday, and I'm waiting. And the whole time I'm stressed out of my mind, because I'm like, here's this thing that I've given my life for, right? Like, I literally don't know anything else. Like, I've always wanted to be a lawyer. Like, if you know me personally outside of this YouTube space, that is just the thing that I've always wanted to do. It was just law. Like, it was either law or nothing, because I'm very much so all or nothing type of person. And I was just like, God, like, I don't know like what I'm gonna do. And it's just like the whole time as I'm going through this, I'm aggravated, I'm frustrated, I'm not really knowing, sitting on pins and needles. It was just something inside of me that refused to not believe that I wasn't going to be okay, to refuse to not believe that I wasn't going to be in law school. And I'm just going through it. So Thursday at 2:00, I officially get reinstated. They let me back in. Of course, they have like the little conditions and stuff like that I have to meet. But the point of it is that I'm back in the door. And I'm just so grateful because through it all, I never stopped fighting for myself, right? I went through just so many different challenges during that time. People being difficult, people being mean to me for reasons in which I don't understand. And I consider myself to be a fairly kind person, so I'm just kind of going through all these things. I'm like, God, why am I going through this? And it just really made me understand, like, yo, like, it's just something that I had to go through. And I would be doing myself a disservice and you guys a disservice if I didn't share this with you guys and just let you know to never stop believing. I don't care what it is. I don't care what people say. I don't care how they judge you. I don't care how they look at you. I don't care how they count you out, how difficult of a time they try to give you. When God is for you, who can be against you? It don't matter. He said that the weapons, you know, formed against you shall not prosper. It's going to form, right? But that doesn't mean that it's going to prosper. And I just want to encourage anybody that's watching this video today, like whatever it is that you're going through, keep your head up, stay focused, and keep believing, because eventually that thing that you've been praying for is going to come to pass. Like, God is not just going to open a door just to lock you back out of it. People may try to lock you out of it like they did me, right? They try to do me so wrong and give me a difficult time and just all of these things. But God still made a way for me. And, I just wanted to, like I said, man, just encourage y'all to just stay focused and stay motivated and know that better days are coming. It may not look like it right now, but all things are possible to those who believe. Now, that's all I got for y'all today. I hope you got some out of this video. If you made it we almost at 7 minutes now, I appreciate you. If not, I appreciate you anyway. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. Let's continue to grow and build this hustle family. Until next time, peace.